Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends X-Men box set Beast. Sorry I don't have a black background, so the white coat will definitely probably clash with the background. But overall this is a really cool figure. He does come with an X-Men stand, which is just a blue background with the red X with the red circle around it. I do not actually have that base, so I can't show it to you. But overall he is the same figure from the Series 4 Beast, just with the white lab coat and glasses. So we'll go ahead and check out the details. Alright guys, so first off with Beast, we'll go and go over his accessories, which are his glasses, which are actually really nice. They're just this, circle framed, silver painted glasses. They have a little niche in the front for his nose. One thing I am glad they didn't make any like holes on the side of his head to have like the glasses slide in, which I've seen with like Doc Ock. They have actually holes on the side of his head, and so when the glasses come off, he has those little holes. But they just rest on his nose, and they fit quite well. So, there. He also comes with the lab coat, which will kind of, you can see on mine, it's kind of yellowed over time just because it's been out in the air and getting dust on it. It just kind of happens with yellow clothing without being washed. But overall, the head sculpt is awesome. I absolutely love the way this beast looks. This is by far the best looking beast we have. It's got a great head sculpt. You can see the nice white fangs. You can see his tongue inside of his mouth. You can see the white teeth on the bottom, blue eyes. I love the sculpt of his facial hair here and over the top of his head. Just that nice black with the blue mixed inside. Looks really cool. Even the little joint for his jaw is pretty well hidden. You can't really see it too much right there, which is nice. But just an awesome beast head sculpt. I just think this looks perfect to me. Got the nice long pointy ears. You see on the back of his head how his hair kind of is, come back and kind of shaggy. Very cool. I just love all that paint detailing too, with the black, the blue. I think that looks really good. On his front here, you can see his nice little puff of chest hair. Again, with the black wash over the blue, it looks really cool. The lab coat really covers a lot more of the sculpt, but it's all sculpted underneath there. His hands are really done really well. You have almost individual finger articulation. He's got a joint. Well, I'll go over that later, but he's got nice black wash over his hands here. You get the nice long bluish gray claws. And then coming down the bottom of his mid-chest area, besides the black wash, he's got a nice yellow belt with a little bit of kind of a darker yellow mixed in with the red X right there in the middle. Very cool. And coming down the legs, it's all really nicely sculpted. You can see all the nice sculpts of the hair with the black wash. Just turns out really cool. You see on the back of his calf here. He's got the crazy sharp pointy toenails. But it's got a crazy amount of articulations. It's got a lot of cuts in the sculpt. But I mean, overall, I think it looks really good. Coming along the back here. But he's got more, I mean, the coat just covers a ton of the sculpt. But we'll go ahead and go over the articulation. His head looks up, not that much. It looks down very far. He's got one of those double jointed necks, so he's got a joint at the bottom of the neck and a joint on the top of his head, so you can kind of see it rotate and pull down. See what I'm talking about in there. It looks really cool. It's got mouth articulation, so his mouth can be wide open or partially or closed. Great for still frame. It's got rotation at the at the waist. No ab crunch, but he is kind of hunched forward already. He's got ball joints in the shoulder, so they can move forward and back. He's got an upper bicep swivel right there. He's got a single jointed elbow. He's got wrist rotation, also a hinge at the wrist. He's got thumb articulation, pointer finger articulation, and then the rest of his hands can the rest of his three fingers clamp down. He's got kind of these different, it's almost like the DC crotch joints. They can go out, his legs can spread all the way out, and then they can also go forward very far. And then he can got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation, ankles move down, move up. It also has a nice ankle rocker and toe articulation. So it's kind of a crazy joint in there. Look at that. It's got, you can move forward and side and a cut. So that's kind of interesting. You don't really see that on other Marvel Legends. But I'll go ahead and show you guys how tall Beast is. Alright guys, so Beast stands right at, it's about 6.5 inches, a little over 6.5 inches tall. And here he is next to the Series 4 Beast, same exact figure, just without the lab coat and the glasses. But you can just see that how much sculpt he really does along his arms here, coming across his back. It's very cool. So that coat definitely covers up a lot of it, but you can definitely see it's the same exact figure, just without the lab coat and the glasses. It's pretty cool having both, but if you end up just getting the lab coat one and you don't mind taking off the lab coat to get them without the coat pose, you know, you definitely can have two versions of the figures just by buying this one. But there you go, guys. That's my review on the Xmen box set Beast. Definitely please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Alright, thanks guys. Have a great night.